One of my favorite accessories for the Nintendo Switch that I've ever bought has been the original Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. It works great, it's comfortable, it's great performance and ergonomics. The problem? These things ain't exactly cheap. I mean, you're looking on sale $55 to $60, normal price close to $70. Now, if I'm looking for myself, I'm more than happy to pay something like this. But if I'm looking for a Player 2, Player 3, Player 4 controller, I'm always going to look for something that's going to save me a little bit of money. But the team over at Binbok sent me something that may not only replace Player 2 through 4 controllers for me, but also may replace this. This is the Ultra Pro Controller designed for the Nintendo Switch. And a couple interesting things about it. It's Bluetooth, it's USB, and 2.4 gigahertz. So this is really something different that I've not seen them do up till now. And it does promise to give you some very good performance right out of the box. So speaking of the box, let's take it out of the box, see how it comes from the box, get it set up, and do some gameplay. Let's get started. So here we have the Binbok Ultra Pro Controller on the bench, and it does say Switch and Windows. Contains the controller, a 2.4 gigahertz receiver, and a USB cable. It's interesting that it's doing both Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz, and the box did get smashed up a little bit in shipping. That's no fault on Binbok, that's more the supplier as well. On the back, nothing really here, so let's just take a look in the box. So inside, nicely packed together, I like this. So you've got the controller itself, you've got your USB dongle. Let's just pull this whole tray out. Wow, that's nice. So on the USB cable, it actually has the Binbok logo. Nice thick cable, liking this. This looks to be at least 6 feet, if not close to 10. You do also have your 2.4 gigahertz dongle right there, which is, there we go. Pop that guy out. About the size of a thumb drive. Does have a push button right there to go ahead and pair it for you. And then up here has a couple different thumbsticks, so more flat ones there, little nubs there as well. Let's take a look at the controller. Ooh, I'm liking this already. So the grips are textured, which they've got a really nice feel to them. Those feel great too. Ooh, I didn't even notice that as well. So has your L and R, L2, R2, L3, R3 are you push in, and then there's an L4, R4. Those are digital triggers there too. I just don't know. Wow. And then on the back too, look at this. So you can change on, off. We'll have to check and see what those are. Programmable back buttons too. And SWID, switch windows, something, I don't know. We'll take a look here at the manual. But very Xbox 360 to Xbox One. The D-pad, I don't know that I'm gonna like. So as you can see here, it's raised. It's almost like a Genesis D-pad. I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that. Taking a look at the manual here. So S, Switch, W, Android, PC, Steam Deck, D, PC, Steam Deck, and that's, let's see, LED 3 and 4 indicates X input, okay. And then I is, or L is Mac OS, good to know. So it does indicate, so 10 is vibration setting, M button, doesn't indicate what the M button is, turbo, R5, L5, those are the back buttons as well. Let's take a look here. Connecting to the Switch, they are indicating to connect it via USB cable to pair. That'll also charge it too. Or you can also go ahead and go through the wireless connection. The pairing button is down below. Same thing with PC and Steam Deck, walks you through pairing there. See some of the other features that it has. Let's see, connect mapping function, so you can map different buttons to it. Hold the M button and press any of the buttons to enter programming mode. The controller will vibrate and LED 1 through 4 will be on. Then press the button or combination you'll want. LED 1 through 4 will flash when you press a button. Okay. Light settings. So this does have a single color mode, a gradient mode, and then double color gradient mode, and then a brightness adjustment. You can also adjust the vibration intensity. There is a turbo functionality, so press the turbo button and press any of the buttons to go ahead and program that. So 6-axis, it's interesting that they're using that since that's a PlayStation feature. So it does indicate that it has some kind of a gyro control. So it looks like this is the 6-axis gyro mode. The no dead zone, that's this switch. And then the high sensitivity mode is that one there. So interesting here. Now, yeah, that's intriguing here. All right, so we're ready to go ahead and pair our Binbok controller. Now, one thing I do want to show you, look at the lights. These are pretty sharp. I'm digging this quite a bit. So we have our Joy-Con here, and we are going to just go into change grip order. Change grip order. And we are going to unplug it. And slide our slide switch over to switch. Hold down the pairing button here. And we're getting the light cycling on the front. And we are paired. That was pretty painless. So we're going to hit the home button. That's the big Binbok button here. And we are going to dive into some Super Mario 3D World. Very comfortable, I got to say that. But it does feel a lot like an Xbox controller, I will say that. I know a lot of people say that about the Switch Pro controller to begin with. This even more so. Now, I will say one thing. The face buttons have a definite click sound when you press them in. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Yeah, I don't know that I like that clickiness on the buttons. Let's see if we can't get our missing star on this guy. Gotta say, the buttons are responsive. Yeah, I may not like the clickiness, the fact that it's an audible click, but I can't argue with the responsiveness. Analog sticks do feel good. I can't complain about them at all. Rumble also feels quite good as well. Just what I needed. Oh, just what I didn't need. Oh, I screwed up there, didn't I? I never quite understood why we got two different Goombas. I mean, these are more of the round shape. I can't remember which Mario game introduced that more round Goomba than our traditional Goomba that we're used to, the actual mushroom shape and all, but it is something different. Hey, there's the green star that I was missing. So go ahead and finish this level out. And the thing that I gotta say that I do like about the Rumble is it's effective without being obnoxious. I mean, there are some controllers that, like, it's very over the top with, you know, the Rumble effects. This isn't that. It's got a good solid feedback without, like I say, without being obnoxious. Let's get us some coins. How about that? Now, did you know that you could, as Catsuit Mario or any of the Catsuits, climb to the top of the flagpole if you didn't get all the way up? You absolutely can. Meow. Meow. Get used to the fact that the Binbok logo is actually the home key versus looking for a dedicated home button. Let's dive into some Street Fighter. All right, let's dive in here with some Ryu. Oh, against DJ. And I'm starting out here with the analog stick. Ooh, got him! Got him with the dragon uppercut right at the end. That was phenomenal. Almost like a phenomenal forearm. It had style. AJ? Now we're going to try the D-pad and see how this works. Got him again with the dragon uppercut. Oh, just missed the perfect, didn't I? Yep, that one hit got me. Okay, 2 hits. There we go. I thought I'd finished him off there, but I didn't. Okay, works well with that. Let's try the motion controls with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We want Y, so there you can see the 6-axis should be working. I still think it's weird they're calling it 6-axis, but there we go. I am not a fan of the motion controls, I will say, on Mario Kart 8. It just, for me, the analog stick has always... Like, I've never even liked it going back to Mario Kart Wii. So we shall see what we can do here. It's working. It's weird. Oh. Now I can also, I guess, use the analog stick if I wanted to. This is so weird. Got him. This is the weirdest thing. I don't know that I've ever completed a full lap in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe using the motion controls. Oh, I don't know if that was my green oh no, someone hit us with the lightning. I don't know that I totally hate it, but I don't love it, I'll tell you that much. That's the weirdest thing, but it works. You can see one-handed I was able to do that, so that is pretty good. Hit the home button again. Just weird that's... I don't like that. That is one thing I have to admit. I don't... What did it just do there? That was odd. Let's see how it works with... You know what? Let's try the turbo on... You know, let's try the turbo on Star Fox 64. Oh, it's because it's the gyro. So we'll turn that off. That's what was throwing me off. That was weird. All right, so we're going to turbo. Whoop. So far, so good. Twin blasters. So we're going to pause. Turbo A. That's definitely turbo. I'm going to hit it one more time. So I'm not getting an auto fire, so there's that. Yeah, this is fantastic. All right, this is definitely very, very good. I can do the barrel roll without any issues here.
I'll take this one. Get the one behind me.
So, what do I think of this so far? I mean, I think the rumble is fantastic. I'm going to pause for a second because I'm going to turbo off. All range mode.
All range mode.
So we're able to do the somersault without too much problem.
I'm going to crush.
That's what I wanted. Not a U-turn, it's an Immelman, Slippy. Why are you talking in the third person? That sounds so dumb. Try to see if we can't finish him off.
No.
Yes. Got him.
Emperor.
You failed your Emperor. You have. So let's see. Can I get back to... All right, there we go to game selection. That works very well there. Kind of going through everything. Go back to the home screen. Yeah, overall, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of complaints about this. I mean, it's... I'm not liking the clickiness on the face buttons, I will say that. I do want to try the D-pad here in some NES games, just to kind of see how it performs that way. Try some Super Mario Brothers 2, also known as Doki Doki Panic. It's interesting if you've ever played Super Mario Advance, Super Mario Brothers 2 on the GBA, how they actually tweaked that intro screen. D-pad's feeling okay. I would say between the D-pad and the analog stick, definitely a bigger fan of the analog stick. So what do I think of this overall? Like I say, not as big of a fan of the D-pad as the analog stick. Analog sticks feel very, very good. I do like the different colors and whatnot and how easy it is to change those. You just hit the button on the face here to go ahead and, change your different colors right like that. That's about the simple. There's no up, down, left, right. You don't have to, finagle anything to get that to work. Button presses do feel very accurate. Even though I'm not as big of a fan of the clicky nature of them, they just are working, which is what you want. Oh. Yeah, I have to say the rumble. Need to get out of there. Oh. And that was on me because I was hitting the wrong button. Yeah, I have to say the rumble is also terrific on here too. Button presses are great, like I mentioned. I have not messed around with the R4 or L4. I just think that's a weird position. And, I understand that there's more and more people. So what do I think of the Binbok Ultra Pro Controller for the Nintendo Switch? Well, it's got a lot going for it and does have a few things going against it. So let's talk about the pros. Textured grip, very, very comfortable. If you like the Xbox style controller, I think you will like this more than a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. The analog sticks felt great. The buttons were responsive. The gyroscope worked very, very well too. This is also extremely customizable. And I gotta say, this is probably the easiest controller that's got LED lights on for me to go ahead and change what they are. I mean, single button, no multiple button presses. That's a great thing. USB-C, and it does come with that 2.4 gigahertz dongle if you do want to utilize it with a PC to game as well. Now, I myself, I don't PC game, so just throwing that out there. I also don't have as much of an issue with Bluetooth as a lot of other people do. For me, this felt plenty responsive. Now, a couple of things I feel like this has going against it. First and foremost, you're getting awfully close to the price of the Switch Pro controller. I mean, you're looking at this guy here. Now, granted, I've got a custom shell on this. You're looking, again, $60 to $80, depending on if it's on sale. $56.99 available through Amazon. And again, if you do want to pick one of these up, I'll have a link down below. It is an affiliate link, so that if you do purchase it through that link, it does help support the channel. Unfortunately, there's no discounts or anything like that at this time, just as a heads up for you. I do think it's a little bit expensive for what it does offer. I also feel too, like I'm not the biggest fan of micro switches, so the fact the ABXY are micro switches, not the biggest fan of. But overall, very programmable, very just customizable too. So I think that's something that if you are looking for a Switch controller, definitely something you'll want to check out. Now, like I mentioned, I'll have a link down below to our Amazon affiliate store if you want to go ahead and pick one of these up. Now, if you do want to check out some of the other videos we've done on other Binbok controllers, I'll have those linked for you right here on screen. I'm sure you'll find something here you'll definitely enjoy.